Today we're talking acoustic panels and how to transform your listening experience without breaking the bank. Let's go. Big shout out to ATS Acoustics for sending these panels over. Here's one of the ones I didn't use. As you can see, this is a great looking panel. This is a 1x3, 1 foot by 3 foot. This is the Guilford of Maine. It's a little bit extra for this fabric, but I wanted to go with something fire retardant, and so all of the Guilford of Maine ones are. And you can see it's like a full, 2 inches. This is a 2-inch thickness. The backing is great with this and the mounts that they provided. Now, I went with a different type of mount, so make sure that you want the mounting hardware that Technodad used, because that gave like a 1/4 inch off the wall, and that allows me to actually remove the panels very easily and add my own LED light strip when I get a chance to do so. I don't know when that's going to happen, but that is the idea, and that is what I'll be going for at some point in time. So the easiest way to tell if anything's happened is to do a quick clap test. So there's going to be before and after. You can use headphones if you want to hear it a little bit better. Here we go. Now, besides that, what do I think? Well, one of the reasons I really needed to get the panels in here was that these walls on the left and right side, they're just, the sound is just bouncing back and forth, and it makes this nasty flutter echo situation. Now, the panels don't cover the entire wall vertically. However, I put them in the optimal place where the tweeters would get absorbed. Now, of course, you're probably wondering, where do we put the panels in the room? So it's very simple, right? Get yourself a mirror, and you can see from the mirror test right here, you just take a mirror, you go along the side wall, and what you're looking for is the reflection of the opposite speaker. So here on the left side of the wall, I'm looking for the reflection of the right side speaker, the right front speaker. So this is where we decided to put the panel. Coincidentally, it was the center of the wall, so that kind of helped, and that made everything a little bit more symmetrical. I was able to get 5 panels on that wall. Now, for the other side wall, my installer said we can just, make it symmetrical, and I said, no, let's do the mirror test again and make sure that it's going to be absorbing that first reflection, because that's really what I want to do. I want to absorb that first reflection. I don't care if it's centered on the wall or not. Now, it was a little bit off center on this right-hand side wall, but that's okay. I ended up using 4 of the main panels, which were the 2x4, and then I used a 1x3 just to kind of fill in the gap there. So if you're starting out and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on them, now these things aren't expensive. I think they're under $90 each panel, around $90, something like that. But definitely under $100 for a 2x4 that's 2 inches thick. Of course, go to atsacoustics.com and check it out for yourself. Give them a call. They're very friendly, and they're totally down to help answer any questions you may have for your specific space. They also did the Technodad logo on the 3 foot wide hexagon, and I love it. It's great. It's great. It's the perfect addition to my studio space and office, and I'm digging it. So if you want to get started with acoustic panels and you don't want to break the bank, just get 2 foot by 4 foot, 2-inch thick. Figure out which color fabric you want. Figure out if you want the fire retardant Guilford of Maine ones or not. And then get yourself a mirror and a friend or a significant other to just help you out with the mirror test to find the first reflection point of your front left and front right speaker. And start from there and see if you notice a difference. If you notice a difference, then maybe you want to experiment with putting up some more. I think they do custom pictures. They do all kinds of stuff. As you can see, they did the Technodad logo on the 36-inch hexagon behind me. So they can do a lot of stuff. So give them a call. Big shout out to Art over there at ATS Acoustics. Thanks so much, buddy, for working with me. So what did I notice the most about the acoustic panels? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that this echo is pretty much gone. There is still some reflections, and you don't want to completely deaden the room. You do want some reflections. But the main thing for me is I can be in here testing out a movie, checking out the calibration, the magic beans that I did in here versus the Odyssey. I can mix Atmos in here, and I can test out to make sure the Revolution player or the Roku Ultra or the Xbox or whatever equipment I have in here, I can test this stuff out for hours without getting fatigued. Previously, if I was in here for like 4 or 5 hours, I'd be walking outside, my ears would be ringing just because of the amount of reflections bouncing around this room. I don't get that anymore. I've been in here for like 8 hours doing a multitude of different things that I just mentioned, especially the mixing Atmos part. It's so much better. Everything's cleaner, tighter. I can hear sounds more distinctly from the areas in which I place them in the, Atmos creation software. So I think this is, for me, a no-brainer and definitely something you guys want to check out. So if you don't have any kind of room treatments in your room, whether it's a living room or a dedicated space, definitely try it out. I mean, of course, in a living room, it's a lot harder, because you have a WAF factor that you have to deal with. So if you want to maybe get like a family photo and, start with that, and then, maybe that might work. Who knows? Who knows? So I'm already loving the effect the acoustic panels have here in the room because I don't get that nasty ringing in my ear from all that extra reflections bouncing around. So to take it up another notch, after I experienced the effect of the panels here in the room, I also went ahead and redid magic beans in this space after, and wow, that was like another level of clarity and detail that I got from all my objects moving around, just even tighter, and it just sounds so good in here. I am so excited about it, and I can't wait to do more work, test out more equipment, and mix more Atmos in here. It's just actually a dream to be in here now, so I'm super grateful for everything that's happening right now. And again, big shout out to ATS Acoustics for helping me with this project. Now, they did send over a bass trap, which I have not put in here, as I don't know if I really need it, but we'll check out the bass trap in another video. That's it for today. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Obviously, check out ATS Acoustics, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Me.